everybody, it's Dirty Walrus 75 here, and we're going to be starting this Farming Simulator 19 Let's Play on a map that should hopefully give you all PTSD, and that is Goldcrest Valley. Now this is the FS19 version, of course, and so I started off on a new farmer here. We're just going to have a little toy with the settings really quick. I started on new farmer just so we would have some machinery. The big thing is we are going to change it so timescale is 15 so that the videos won't be too long. We're going to make the economic difficulty hard. Traffic will stay on, dirt will be normal, automatic engine start will be off, fuel usage default, turn all of these off. We'll turn that to normal, off, periodic plowing on, lime required, and weeds. I'm going to turn them off for now. If you guys want them on, feel free to just put that in the comments. So let's just kind of get started. Let me get myself refamiliarized with the map. I just downloaded it again. I haven't really played it at all since 17. I remember that in 17 it was kind of the main map that I played, just because it's very clunky and square. It's nice and easy. So we're gonna fire up the New Holland. Let's just hire a worker to do that, honestly. It's probably just the easiest. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a little bit, just so that it's not crazy loud. Maybe turn it down to 60. Alright, and we're gonna get the Case IH Pro here going. Try to cultivate this really quickly. Definitely have a worker do this as well. So right now we are on... Did he just say finished? You didn't even start. What on earth are you talking about? Now will you go? Dude, what? Fold. Unfold. Do your thing. What on earth? Cultivate. This is like you have like one job. Okay, I don't know what his deal is. We're gonna give him a little break for right now. And did this guy also finish? No, he's going. He's good. We have a Fiat here. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna switch this to... I'm pretty sure we're gonna do soybeans. Let's just have a look here. Okay, price difference isn't actually that big, so we're gonna do canola. I mean, I'm really hoping this guy will be like, yeah, I can definitely cultivate this. Yeah, okay, here we go. So I don't know what's the issue with that field over there where that doesn't want to work. So let's just quick have a look at the horsepower. Yeah, so we'll keep the Fiat temporarily. We don't really have a reason to, but we're just gonna hold on to it. And because that one tractor for some reason can only cultivate if I do it, let's get cultivating, I guess. Really terrible cultivator. And usually I don't even cultivate stuff. I'll usually just air seed it. Cultivators are kind of pointless if you're not using like corn or anything like that right away. We just don't really have the money at the current state to really do corn or sunflowers or anything like that, so we're just gonna hold off for a little bit on that. I absolutely hate every part of cultivating with this really slow thing here. Wow, this thing is really shabby. So just one thing. Now this is just the first episode of this Let's Play. If you guys like it, that'll be awesome. I'll just be kind of going through things with you guys. For the most part, I play a lot of Farming Simulator on PC. So if you guys want to see me on PC, I have a lot of mods on PC. I'll gladly do some PC videos. It may take me a while just to kind of figure things out a little bit. But for the most part, this series will be done entirely on the PlayStation 4. I've got a lot of games on here. I also have a lot of games on my PC, so if you guys are interested in maybe having me do a different Let's Play of a different game, we can definitely look into that. And I think what I want to do is, I've never been much into seasons, but maybe these first few episodes, just trying out seasons, see how it goes. If we want to do seasons later on, just let me know in the comments. I'll gladly throw it in there. I wasn't super big into seasons on 17 either, but I'll gladly kind of make that exception if that's some content that you guys want to see. There's not like a crazy amount of Farming Simulator 19 YouTubers that play on the PS4. A lot of them are on PC. There are quite a few good ones on PS4 though. I'd say the big one on PS4 is probably Mr. CVP. He's got a lot of great tutorials out there. Go check him out if you have any questions on like cows or really any tutorial that you would need for the game, because he's been at it since day one. He really knows what he's doing. I definitely watched most of his videos for kind of tutorials when I first got FS19. So yeah, if you have any of those needs, just definitely just take a look at it. I'm really thinking we should get a different cultivator, because this one is just kind of poopy. Like, it's not the greatest. Let's just take a little break here, have a look. Yeah, he's going. This one doesn't have fertilizer, so we're definitely gonna have to add a little bit of fertilizer to that. He doesn't have a lot. How much would a... First off, I guess let's just go with a bigger air seeder in general. Alright, so we're back. I had just finished cultivating this field. I have to adjust the time scale really quick though, because I did switch it to 5 just so that I wouldn't, you know, burn through the whole day really quickly.
Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is
we're gonna go put this away. We did have an issue with it's helper E now. It was helper B, but he did get caught on one of the trees at the edge of the field, so we just had to turn him around and start him over again. The harvester did finish and got a little over 7,000, almost 8,000 liters of wheat. So we'll probably go and try to sell that here in just a second. But yeah, he's almost done doing this, and then we'll probably try to start him on the field we just finished cultivating. But I looked into it, and I don't know about getting a brand new seeder, because this one that we have, it definitely does not have air seeder capabilities, so we may have to look into that. But yeah, just about 7,700 liters of wheat. So where's the best place to sell it? Looks like Gomez Ridge Acres probably be the best, right around 375. So we'll just head down there and sell it. Not a huge fan of the Fiat. It is a kind of a subpar tractor. I mean, unless you're playing on Felsbrunn, when you kind of need a tractor that has slightly more horsepower than the Fendt. But at the moment, we don't really have that need, because we do have 2 other case tractors that are quite a bit heavier in the long run. On this right here, field 19, that'll probably be the first field that we try to buy. I know that in 17, that was also the field that I bought right away, because you can actually cut down the trees and for the most part just expand the field all the way down to the train tracks there. So that'll be a big help, having a larger field. Maybe make it a grass field. As for the straw, that is on the field that the TX32 just did. I don't think we'll bail that up. Hard mode, you don't get a lot for, straw bales, so I don't think we necessarily need them at the current moment. I don't remember seeing that sign in FS17, but I don't know. It's been quite a while since I played Goldcrest Valley again. We're gonna have to take a look at field 11, I'm thinking, just because that is where sheep were kind of stationed in 17, and I want to see if there's still kind of like a plot there for the sheep that might make things a little easier in the long run. But yeah, we're gonna slowly make our way to Gomez Ridge Acres because the Fiat tops out at 15 miles per hour, and so we are definitely 10 miles below the speed limit at the moment. But the map seems to stick very true to the original Goldcrest Valley from 17, and so that's nice. I really enjoyed this map in 17. I played it so much. Still have that new age architecture there. I don't even remember what that was supposed to be. I really wish 19 would have brought back the gold nuggets, because I know that 17, in my playthrough, I looked up a map, kind of cheating, to find every gold nugget so that I could get that $1 million, and that really helped me in the long run. I'll have to move out of the way here so that this minivan can get by. Is that more of a hatchback? No, it's a minivan. We'll just head over there, sell it. I'm hoping that we can get, I don't know, 375 per 1,000. Maybe just around 2,500. That would be really helpful. So I don't think we would get to... I was hoping that we would get a decent ways past 102, or at least 100,000. But I don't know. I don't think we will. I think we'll probably just get slightly over the 100,000 mark. We'll just have to see. Yeah, we're definitely not going to. Yeah, no, I'm not the greatest with math. I'm a history and English major, definitely not a math major. We'll just have a look here. We may look at getting a bigger cultivator and a bigger seeder, just because that way, if we have okay, well, he just got done cultivating, so we'll have to switch him here in just a little bit. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we'll switch him now, just to make it easier for ourselves. And so part of this canola field's going, I think we're going to switch to soybeans, because granted we won't get a ton from them in general. I just think that having the soybeans would make things a lot easier. Especially because we can kind of put them in the silo. I'd rather have a store of soybeans than a store of canola. But here's that straw again. You know what? I wonder if we could actually... if that'll go. Because sometimes it will. Okay, so yeah, it does. Oh, but it doesn't get rid of the straw, so we're just going to have to cultivate that anyway. I'm hoping that our cultivator will be able to do this field. I'm hoping that it's a problem with just that field particularly in the cultivator. Just so that we can maybe keep the cultivator. But yeah, I cultivated this field. I didn't do the greatest job just because the cultivator was a lot smaller than I thought. But yeah, see, and the seeder has no issues with planting here, so that's nice. We'll just leave him going. We're going to call the episode once it gets kind of dark outside, and then we'll just start up the very next day in game. But switching over to the Fiat, we'll just try to sell this wheat. Yeah. Oh shoot, I should have turned up there. Oh, whatever, I'll just go around the other side. There's another road that leads up that way. And then I think we're going to try to figure out, we're going to check on the sheep pasture on the way back, or where the sheep pasture should be, and then maybe try to take the pickup and check out the area where the cow pasture was in 17. I don't exactly remember where that was. I think it was near field 26, but if I'm wrong, just put that in the comments. I'll just have a look for it. So now we're going to sell this wheat. Let's see if we can't get a decent amount. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's going to be just barely over 2,500, I think. Yeah, so 2,800, almost 29. I mean, that's not terrible. Especially because wheat is, you get a lot of wheat for a smaller field. Yeah, kind of wished it would have been more, but we are on hard economic difficulty, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think we are. So we'll just have to see. I'm hoping that if we turn 14 perhaps into a grass field, or maybe expand 14, we could do silage bales or have a larger field for the crops in general, because we can just kind of plow that. You can get rid of some trees, and that's the other thing that I really liked about 17 and specifically Goldcrest Valley, is that you could do forestry and it wasn't that crazy of like a difficult thing to do, because it was very casual forestry, unless you actually wanted to kind of go up into the mountainous regions of the map, which I mean I'm not super big into, but if you guys are interested in that, just leave that in the comments. The other thing that I wanted to bring up is the fact that I do have 19 on my PC. I mentioned that a little earlier. And if you guys want to see me do videos on there, we can definitely do that. I have a lot more mods on PC, a lot more quality of life mods, you know, horse helper, things like that, just to make things nice and easy, while also, you know, keeping some difficulty there in the long run. So we'll check out field 11. I'll probably have to take the truck later down to field 26, and then we'll go from there. Oh, this is the peak performance of the Fiat right here, 15 miles per hour. Just on this bridge is the best place to drive the Fiat. But we'll have a look. I kind of want to get into horses, but horses are very time consuming. I think if you have a full 16 corral horse thing, okay, there's a stop sign, but no cop, no stop. If you have a full 16 horse pasture, I think it takes 5 minutes to ride 1 to 100%. So you're looking at probably like an hour and a half of just riding horses. My math is probably wrong there, but I don't know. Okay, and it looks like this field has wheat, so that's not too bad. I think in 17, for the most part, usually it's sunflowers. Yeah, it's wheat. It's wheat. But that area looks pretty flat, judging by the map. We'll just have to see. But yeah, maybe having horses. I'm not the greatest with cows, but if we wanted to do cows, we can. Now, I did cut out all the work that I did in field 14 with the cultivator, but if you'd want to see that, just leave that in the comments, because I can definitely just start time-lapsing a lot of things, if that works. But yeah, this field is flat-ish, and we could put a sheep pasture there. There are trees there, though, so we'll have to cut those down. The nice thing about field 11 is that it does have that nice connection to field 14 there. We should maybe try and see if we can't get the cultivator started really quick here. Yeah, I'll switch over to that and see if we can't get the cultivator going. I'm hoping that it was just an issue with the cultivator on that field, and that it's not actually an issue with the cultivator in general, because that would be a super big pain. Oh, and the other thing is that the TX32 does have some issues on this field, or I think it's just this field, just because of the way the path... Is it not gonna work? Okay, so let's see if it... Okay, so it's definitely an issue with the cultivator. We're gonna have to look into getting a better cultivator than what we have now. Let's just see. But yeah, the issue that the New Holland TX32 has, and I think it's just in the way that the AI pathing works. I know that in Bethesda games it's called the Navamesh, where the AI can move around. But the AI issues with this is that the TX32 would back up into some of the crops. And so with crop destruction, that does kind of destroy a little bit, but I know for a fact that because you don't need a lot of wheat to get a lot of wheat, the liter per, I don't know, little spot is pretty high when compared to other crops. That does probably cut down. We easily could have gotten probably 100 extra liters from the little spots that it ran over, which probably could have set us to the 2,900 mark, which granted it would have only been $10 in hard mode when you're paying wages for all these workers. 2,900 does go a long way, you know, 10 extra dollars does. And he's kind of finishing that field, or not even finishing, actually, he's just kind of starting. You can kind of see some of the spots where I screwed up a little bit. But yeah, we'll head back. Then we'll pick up the truck and probably try to take it down to field 26. Just to see if that's where the cow pasture was, because I don't exactly remember. Yeah, he's going pretty good. See, and this middle area here, we could easily chop down these trees here and just kind of expand that into its own little field, or maybe even expand that wheat field that we just harvested, because you can pretty much expand it all the way to about here before you would have any issues. And you don't really need the roads there unless you really want them, but it could work. And we're just going to park this Fiat in the grass here, and then we'll take the truck. Yeah. Let's just see where that field is, where the cow pasture should be at least. I don't exactly know. Wow, this thing zooms pretty fast. I think it's field 26, but I don't exactly remember. I never did cows in 17. Cows in 17 confuse me just as much as cows in 19 do. And that's the other thing, that if you wanted to do seasons, just leave that in the comments, because that would definitely be a possibility. So let's see. Oh, I'm just going to drive through this field. I don't think it was 26. Yeah, maybe it's down here further. Maybe it's 29. No, because I don't really remember this bridge all that much. I know that in one playthrough of Goldcrest Valley, I did expand 28 and 29, actually 27, 28, and 29 together into one really large field. But I don't know. Where on earth was the cow pasture? I thought it was 26, but I guess not. If you know or remember which pasture in 17 was the cow pasture, please just put that in the comments below, so we can definitely see about that, because that was a pretty decent pasture. You could easily plant grass on the top, make a lot of things easier, especially for silage bales with the cows. But we'll have a look. We're going to quick stop by the shop now too, just to see if maybe selling the truck would be a good idea. Maybe if we can get a cheaper vehicle. We'll just have to see. So let's open up the shop menu here really quick. Go over to trucks. Okay, so we pay 30. Our truck is worth 30,000. Okay, and that's definitely the cheapest truck that's here. So we probably won't upgrade the trucks anytime soon. Let's look at the seeders. So a decent sized one would cost us just around 76,000, because that's the air seeder. That's not too bad. Let's look at cultivators. Where are they? Right there. A decent sized cultivator would run us maybe 39,000, but probably 68,000 is more what we're looking like. And a good sized seeder without the air, 107,000. Actually, I think we'll go for the maybe. I think the Pinto 9DC would probably be our best bet, just because of the fact that it's pretty big. It's got a 11 mile per hour speed, which is nice. Oh, I thought I had more seeders there. Maybe they're in planters. Yeah. The YP for 102,000. That's definitely probably the best bet if we wanted to buy one, because that's a planter and a seeder as well. So we can definitely get a lot more crop types in the ground. These are all for the Syntrack. I wonder where the Syntrack is. Is it in medium tractors? No. Is it small? I think it would be beefier than a small tractor. No, it's not. Let's look at this Fiat really quick. What are the engine configurations? So yeah, we can beef it all the way to 185 if we wanted to. And this one's a little faster. This one's 18 miles per hour when compared to ours. Yeah, because ours can be beefed to 150. Is it in large tractors? I don't think the Syntrack would be in large tractors, but then again, I don't exactly know. And the answer is no, it's not. But luckily, speaking of large tractors, with the Bergalt DLC coming in, we will be able to get the John Deere 9RX, so that's a plus. Let's see if it's in telehandlers, maybe, front loaders, oh, is it in, oh, yep, there it is, the Syntrack. Ooh, but 320,000, that's quite a bit. I don't think we're ready to spend 320,000. But it is getting pretty late, so we'll head back to the farm really quick and just kind of put away some of the machinery and then call the episode there. Yeah, I do like the appearance that Goldcrest Valley has. It's very nice. A lot of square fields, which makes it really easy for the AI specifically. Myself, I do like more curvy fields, just because I feel like I can get more into the more curvy fields. That's why I love Greenwich Valley, which if you guys would want to see kind of like a hardcore-esque playthrough of Goldcrest Valley, or not Goldcrest, Greenwich Valley, just let me know. Put that in the comments below. That would definitely be something that I would do on PC rather than on PS4, and I definitely just violated the law by taking out that sign there. It does get pretty dark pretty quickly. So we'll park. I like how this place has like parking lines drawn when this is like somebody's house. So we'll put this tractor away with the cultivator that clearly does not work. And that's the other thing, is that I'll just start the next episode the next day in the game. I won't make you guys sit through the nighttime. If you want me to, I can change it so that the plants will not grow at night, if that's something you guys are interested in, making it a little bit more difficult for myself. But we'll just put this away for right now. But yeah, I think we'll definitely just have to sell this cultivator and the planter, or the seeder I should say, for just one that's a little better. We'll let that guy keep going. We'll have him work through the night and probably sell it tomorrow morning. And we'll put the Fiat away. We may look at just selling the Fiat too, because honestly it does not do that much, especially if we're going to be getting an air seeder. Then we don't need to have a tractor on the cultivator. We can just have a tractor doing all the seeding. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull forward. But yeah, we don't need a tractor doing the seeding as well. So we'll just have to see how we're looking at doing things here. So we'll park that, drive forward a little bit, just turn it off. We'll have a look here. Yeah. So yeah, because our Fiat has 150 horsepower, whereas the cases, you're looking at 170. Yeah, so we have no use for the Fiat really. That's just kind of a tractor that's just there. But it is night, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll try to put out at least one video a week. But as far as that goes, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good night.